Hi, I'm Sarah Bigley. We're in Gettysburg today on Culp's Hill learning about General George Greene.
As you ascend Culp's Hill, keep in mind that much of this higher ground was less wooded during the battle, which allowed a much clearer view through the trees. You will pass many monuments and markers on both sides of the park road, each worth examining. Most of them were dedicated during the height of the monumentation activities in the 1800s and 1890s. The road approximates the position taken by the regiments of General Scolum's Federal 12th Corps. Scolum's Corps arrived on the battlefield late in the afternoon of July 1st and occupied this hill the following morning. To help you orient yourself on Culp's Hill in relation to the rest of the battlefield and the rest of the Federal lines, examine the accompanying map and keep in mind that Confederate attacks were delivered from your right on this lower part of the hill from the direction of Rock Creek. And from your right front ahead of you at the summit, from the summit of the hill ahead, the Federal line extended from your left front to the Baltimore Pike to Cemetery Hill. Then so along the Cemetery Ridge to the Round Tops. Thus you are driving on the curved barb of the so-called fishhook line assumed by the Federal Army, with the pointed hook end snagged in the area of Spangler Spring behind you. Brigadier General John Greary's division took up a position that ran just north of Spangler Spring all the way to the summit along the line you are following. Brigadier General Thomas Kane's brigade of 700 men formed on Greary's right along the line as you begin ascending the hill. Further ahead and to the summit, the 1,400-man brigade of 62-year-old Brigadier General George Sears Greene's New Yorkers formed. Pap Greene was a civil engineer with a keen mind for building defensive works. His stout defensive of the Federal right on Culp's Hill would be his greatest contribution during the war.